Welcome back, explorers. My name's Jack. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the 2023 NASCAR Daytona 500 highlights. I was supposed to do a live stream for it, but lo and behold, my computer decided against that. I can only apologise. I'm going to try and get it up and running so we can do definitely some live streams of some sporting events together. I'm annoyed because Travis Pastrana was supposed to be in this race as well, and I'd like to see it. Apparently it was his first NASCAR Daytona, so I know of Travis Pastrana. If you are new around here, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know where you're from, let me know who you follow in NASCAR, who's your driver. Let me know if you've ever been to a race car track. If you're an old explorer already here, hello, welcome back. I'm still learning about NASCAR, what's going on here. And without further ado, I say we watch this, huh?
Pull them belts tight one last time, boys. Light the fires. Showtime.
And the 65th Daytona 500 is underway.
Like I said, it looks like they're barely moving, but I can imagine they're way up in the like 140s, 150s.
To the bottom, right with you out back.
Maybe even pushing up to the 200s in some places.
5 and 22 are connected. Right with you. Right
That
with you.
precision driving on the outside line there between the two black cars. Or the purple and black and white car. How close they just were.
Half your lane. Your help is clear of the bottom still. Half your lane.
Incredible.
Bottom coming back by 2 to the with a run 1.
And I'm watching the NASCAR coverage highlights because everybody in the last one told me how bad Fox are at covering the NASCAR. So hopefully these are better.
Alex Bowman spotter Kevin Hamlin
Because this
doing
is from
air
NASCAR.
traffic control as they come to near 200 miles an hour, completing lap 1.
Near
Like Kyle
200.
Larson.
I'm seeing these Fords are waving. Them hands are waving. The Fords are coming, I'd say. Watch for all these Fords to try to find each other and peel off. What do the rest of them do?
Remember, execution and no mistakes. That's a big key.
The Fords fan out below the double yellow line.
Logano, huge. Look at that. Pass his teammate off the center.
Noah Gregson's car did not have the lights on the dash properly timed to pit road speed. He was noticeably slower down pit road than the rest of that group.
Well, I could tell you why, because he was noticeably faster coming on. Watch him over here. Here he comes. Makes a big move. Cuts a couple of them off, going extremely fast.
Crash down the front straightaway, heading for pit road. Around goes the Rick Ware Racing number 15 of rookie Riley Herbst. Not a crash, just a spin, and we stay green because he gets safely to pit road.
Still green, very important.
I've got to go back, I'm really sorry.
Stay.
I need to point out here, watch how close the pit crew member is here and here to getting hit.
Green because he gets safely to pit road.
Still green, very important.
Josh.
And the 20 of Christopher Bell has led a lot of laps. He's been really
That's
happy
insane.
with his car so far.
Uh-oh, Bubba Wallace on pit road.
Drop to the back of the pack coming off turn number 4.
Damn.
Yeah, some trouble for the 23 of Wallace.
Oh, maybe I was
moved
wrong.
to
Maybe
that top
Pastrana
line
isn't
to get
in
from
this.
behind the 14, who he said was unsteady. Well, once he moved to the top line, he got hit into the fence and had to come pit, guys.
Oh,
Right side
whoa.
damage to Bubba Wallace. They'll put 2 tires
The
on it.
slightest
Send it
nudge.
back out. He was running
Game over.
second and completes the stop.
Need to make sure that didn't bend a toe link in the rear. Hit pretty hard.
I suppose it's pressure and force, isn't it?
There it is.
There was the
Obviously.
bump for Martin.
Turned him right into
that
the wall.
tiny little...
You see the 3 Toyotas pull up, and there's the 2. There is the 2 lap cars I told you. That was going to be the opportunity that would separate those leaders, make them make a move. Keselowski
Oh
was
man, I
spot
want
on
to
with
go
that
watch
move.
one of
Like
these.
it. Wow.
First air just screwed the bottom lane big time.
Oh.
3 wide. Here we go, Tony.
Don't understand what AJ Allmendinger's doing there. I don't know why you'd move
Yeah, it was
intentionally
like
to the middle of
splitting
the
the
track
pack.
when you got too wide of traffic.
Because that one right there is the lucky dog. The 23 Bubba Wallace that had to pit. That's
I
a
was
battle
still
for the
watching the
lucky
guy
dog.
that
That was a
split the track
smart
all the way
move.
back there,
Bold
sorry.
move, but that's what he's racing.
Bubba Wallace and Zane Smith trying to be the first car 1 lap down and get waved back around to the lead lap on the caution. Truex by inches over Keselowski. 1 more lap to the end of stage 1.
Oh, I forgot there's stages, isn't it? Yeah.
I like that move. Brad Keselowski timed
Good
those
move.
lappers perfect.
And the top lane is boxed in. held up there by Martin Truex.
Yeah, they got stacked up.
Oh man, I need to go and see
when you get
this.
stacked up like that, everybody, you know, is forced to hit
like
the
4
brakes,
minutes
and it
in.
just
This looks
accordions.
so fun.
And look at the damage done.
Coming to the caution flag, Brad Keselowski, part owner now of Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. He won a dual race here a year ago in the team's new debut. And he's going to win stage 1 as they come to the line and beat Ryan Preece by a car length. First stage win for Keselowski in the Daytona 500. And what a power move by Preece right at the flag. Anytime in that green zone, he can hit the gas and accelerate, and the starter will wave the green flag. The rest of the field gets to react.
Important to note, it's longer this year. They've added about 50% of that restart zone. I think you're going to see some more craftsmanship, some gamesmanship, if you will, with these guys. I like that move. I didn't like it. It was almost too short. You would get in there, and when you took off, those guys would be rolling to you, and you would roll on past it. So that craftsmanship there, I like that game.
So is it 35 cars in total in the race? Or is it 30?
Gamesmanship. You got to be able to jump that guy. That needs to be the leader's advantage.
It was added 25% on the front and added 25% on the back. So it does, and that's exactly what was happening, Clint. The guy that was the control car was holding a steady pace. The guys on the outside were rolling it because the zone was so short that they got really good at timing it. With a longer restart zone, makes it much more difficult for that outside car to time the restart.
Absolutely. Like that rule change.
Where we need to watch is this 45 car and the 4 car on the outside.
I don't know if these highlights are doing it any justice or not.
Kevin
because
closes
it's sort of
in,
just
contact with the 45. That's what also catches the 12.
Oh, that could have been a lot worse.
And then it's on.
Hopefully everyone's okay.
Yeah, it didn't take much. It looked like Tyler was having trouble holding on to it, and as soon as that 4 got back to his bumper in the corner, it just unfortunately turned him right into the 12.
Let's listen to Harvick here.
As soon as that Ford got back into it.
I just got him in the wrong spot of the corner there. I don't know if I actually even touched him, but just came out from underneath him.
See, this is the other thing. It's the wrong spot to
Logano's
you because
Ford.
you have that pre-positioned line of where you want to be, or is it the wrong spot in general? Because he looked like the guy that he said was in the wrong spot was in the completely right spot for him. So, you know.
Truex's Toyota on the front row. Chastain and Bowman in Chevys. Stenhouse and Allmendinger in Chevys. Bell's Toyota and Cindric's Ford. Then Hamlin and Byron the top 10 as we race to the end of stage 2.
Clear 2 ahead of both lanes, off you by half. Even top and bottom right there.
Truex in the 19 through one shot in the backstretch. He hit Logano, who hit Chastain, and that's the difference. To the flag to end stage 2. 3 wide, the 6th row back, and it's Chastain by less than a foot.
Well, let me tell you, I told Pitbull I'd go for it if he is there. He's there. Ross off the wall, off the chain, Chastain. How about that?
32nd.
25% longer at each end than it was last year.
It is his first race.
And we're back to green
and at least
for
he's
stage
doing
3.
it. I'm not. Is that number 23 Bubba something? Or is it a different guy?
2 back to the top, 1 back and have a shove up top, 1 back.
Oh,
they're wrecking.
Big wreck.
Oh! What the hell happened there?
That's a product of catching those cars. Everybody's on a little bit different.
A pileup in turn 1 with 18 laps to go.
See what I'm saying? The highlights are a bit weird because it's like there's nothing happening and then there's a car on fire.
Those involved.
So it's like
Kevin Harvick with damage to the right front. And Preece had such a great Daytona 500 going. And it's gone.
That poor car. I care about the drivers, but I'm also a motor vehicle enthusiast, so seeing cars get bashed up hurts my soul.
This will be the 5th caution flag of the day. 3 for cause plus the 2 stage breaks. And the 2nd multi-car pileup
So
of
what's
this
like an
Daytona
average
500.
amount of cautions?
To settle
in a
it
500
on the lead lap,
in a
11
Daytona race?
Fords, 13 Chevys, and 6 Toyotas. Here we go.
Oh no,
Here we
Harrison
go.
was going to try to get down. Is Logano going to let him? Logano got a pretty good start with him. They were door to door. He does not get down in front of his Ford teammate, Logano.
See, this is where it's like all motor racing. The last laps are where
I don't
it
necessarily
really
think
gets
that was by design. I think he was trying
juicy.
to get a jump on Logano and get down in front of him. Did not accomplish that.
In a Wood Brothers owned car prepared at the Team Penske shops. So you can pretty much call that a 4-car Penske group, but not operating as teammates right here. Too close to the finish. Your friends are where you find them.
Well, it's like Joey Logano said. He's friends with him in the bus lot. Once he gets that helmet on, not a friend anymore.
Is Joey Logano someone I should be rooting for?
It's time. 12 to go. The Daytona 500's on the line. Get them on their feet.
Or
Joey Logano did not like that. Harrison Burton completely sideways. Huge save.
And he put Kyle Busch in the wall, not intentionally.
Kyle
just ran out
Busch.
of room there.
That was a hard shot by Kyle Busch.
And who's coming back to the front? Keselowski. And
Pastrana's made up 11
Busch.
spaces.
No,
Go
no,
on,
no.
the boy.
We're talking about
That
the
8 ball, and here he comes.
They're moving back there. Outside, Chris. Go back and get Chris to you. Get Chris to you. They're hanging
Just
Chris
said
here.
he was 21st.
Two off.
3 Chevys to the outside with William Byron, the 2 Childress cars.
The strength's going to be in numbers. So Chevy's going to go to the outside, but look at these Fords stack up behind where they go. Logano does not go with the Ford. Stays on the outside with the momentum. Did not see that coming. Neither did Brad Keselowski.
Oh, the
And
precision.
Keselowski goes
I keep
from
saying
being
it.
the leader
It's mind-blowing.
to 6th, just like that.
I've always said this. I think you have to lead at the white flag, because if that caution comes out, you're done. The race is over. There's a caution.
Suarez around.
Oh,
Off turn
no.
4, caution waves.
Tire blowout?
Come straight to us here. Right side.
Well, that changes everything.
Sure does.
Pace car is
Damn.
in. 2 laps to settle the 65th
Here we go.
Daytona 500. Kyle Busch takes off. Austin Dillon lets him into the inside. Logano comes up to cover on the outside.
It's going to take them a while to get
They're
connected
getting really
here.
aggressive now, like bumping each other on alternates.
Your top is clear. Your top is clear. 3 is not. 1 back. 2 by 2.
Everybody on the outside pushing 7 rows back. Links in the chain.
If you're Logano, you're not exactly in good company either. 2 Chevrolets behind you.
Oh, they're getting a bit squirrely now
Stacked
at the
up on
front
the
there,
inside.
boys.
Not at all. Here comes Stenhouse. Big shove by Larson.
Ooh.
And
On
around
the
goes the
round.
3. Crash in turn 3.
Another crash?
That's
Whoa!
fast. Unbelievable.
And that will decimate
I thought it was like
roughly
another lip.
half the remaining field. Here we go. One more try at overtime.
One more try at overtime.
Is off of him slightly. Just stay
Pastrana's up to 10th. Pastrana's up to 10th. Go on, Travis.
Look how far off AJ
22
Allmendinger is
positions.
off of Bell. That's not good for those guys.
Allmendinger.
Bowman on the outside, getting a big
Allmendinger.
push
Glued up.
by
Cool
Bubba.
name.
That's where all this energy is going to come from back here. The move's going to be made on the front, but it's going to be because of what they see in the rearview mirror. Here comes the 8.
I also have no drivers that are mine yet, so if I
These guys are
cheer
in
at
trouble
the end
on the
whoever
bottom. Here
wins,
comes
it's because
Bubba.
I'm
Here comes a little
excited
bit
for
of
them
help,
winning.
but they're going to
Please
need
don't
more
kill
than
me in the
this,
comments.
just those 2.
Bowman drops to the inside. His teammate Kyle Larson is
Now
the
we're talking.
first car on the inside.
Now that energy's all broke up now. Now
Stenhouse
we're going to
is
see the
way
cars
out.
coming from behind.
Where's he going to go? They're both going to get to him pretty hard,
Oh,
pretty quick.
whoa,
All
whoa.
right, Stenhouse gets the white flag.
Stuck in
The
the middle,
next
goes
flag
to
ends it.
5.
3 wide.
Well, good. You got the help.
Larson
Come
trying
on,
to go to the
Logano.
middle. Oh, he got turned.
Larson
What the
Pastrana in the fence. We are
Keselowski's
still
out.
green. No, the caution
Oh
is out.
no, it was Travis so crashed.
And we'll wait for official word on whether Ricky Stenhouse or Joey Logano has
my
won the
gosh.
Daytona 500.
Come to the checker first, baby.
Came to the
Christopher
check
Bell
first.
in the mix. Those 3 cars out in front of the crash.
Slow down.
They'll
Slow
have to
down.
cross the line, but
It's all
one
good.
of them
Locked in.
will win the Daytona 500.
What is Bell doing
What a
here?
weird
On the
way to
track,
end it.
Caution and checker. Waiting.
Chevy, Ford, Stenhouse, Logano. Here is how this will be decided. It is not the flag. It is not the caution lights. It is NASCAR's decision as to where those two cars were when the button was pushed to activate the caution, and Ricky Stenhouse has won the Daytona 500.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Daytona 500 winner.
Imagine fighting all that time, fighting back and getting to the front. To have them go, oh, well, you know, you weren't in first when we went into the preliminary precaution laps. Again, a little bit all over the place with the editing. Didn't really tell me what was going on other than a few crashes. I need to watch one the whole way through. Ugh. If you did like what you saw, you know what to do. Leave me a comment on what to watch next. Let me know what you want to see from me or us. Have a great day. Be well and goodbye. What was that?